Hello, people. Welcome to another video, or welcome back, perhaps. So, in the last video, I talked about my current reads, like the books that I'm currently reading, and a couple of books that I want to read after I'm done with those. But today, I want to talk about all of the books that I read during fall. So, unfortunately, there's no physical book, so I can't show you anything. I'm just gonna talk, but I'm gonna put it on the screen, obviously, like the book cover and everything. I'm gonna start with Haunted by Darcy Coates because I just finished it. I I had a good time with it. It was good. There was a few things about it that I didn't really like, but overall, the characters were okay. It was really exciting towards the second half of it, and I can totally picture this book as a movie or even a series. Just like I would watch it if if they make a good movie out of this. I would definitely watch it. Yeah. So essentially, though, the story is this girl named Eileen. I'm pretty sure goes missing in this small town. She goes for a hike and then she goes missing, and the police doesn't really do anything about it at first. So her brother, along with his friends, they all plan a trip to go into the forest and basically like find her and rescue her. And yeah, it has a lot of characters. Um, and I mostly liked them. I I didn't dislike any. I did dislike some of the characters, but not the majority of them. So yeah, I recommend it. It was good. So another book that I read this fall, which I'm probably gonna pronounce wrong, but I'm gonna say it anyways. A Vampires of El Norte. I don't know, man, but it's by Isabel Canis. The second book I'm reading from this author. The first one was the Hacienda. I like the Hacienda more, but I mean, I just this author has become my one of my new favorites. Like, she's just good. She's just good. Like, I'm gonna read everything that she writes. Mm, this one has more romance in it than the Hacienda, and the vampire it has more maybe supernatural elements to it. So the vampires are actually like they're not even human like in this book. It's just a totally different creature. Um I did like it. I did like the romance, even though I preferred when the characters do not know each other from the past. Like, I wanted to be newfound. That wasn't the case in this book, but it was still good. And it is a historical novel. I definitely recommend it. I liked it, but between this and the Hacienda, I love the Hacienda better. Like, I really, really like that one. Yeah, but definitely check it out. two other books that I read this fall that are also written by the same author is Strange Pictures and Strange Houses. And again, I liked Strange Houses more than, and they're all by Uketsu. That's the author. I really liked the Strange Houses. It was really fun. It was exciting. It was. I never read anything like that, like in that format. So it was definitely something new. And it's basically like it shows you this floor plans of these houses, and and they discuss that why it's weird. Like at first glance, you might not even notice anything about it, but then as the story progresses, you're like, wait, yeah, that is kind of strange. So yeah, it was really fun. I did not like his Strange Pictures as much because it was, first of all, it was longer than the Strange Houses, and one thing that I didn't like about it is that the story was more scattered. Like it felt more like short stories that at the end just come together. But I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that it jumped from this like character and this like family to another, and then like at the end that it's gonna all come together. But I don't know, that didn't do it for me, I guess. But I did really like his Strange Houses, and I definitely recommend it. um Another book that I read is Mexican Gothic. And man, I don't know what to say about this book because it I almost dropped it like 3 times, I think. It just it was really slow at like the first half of it was like really slow, and it pissed me off for many reasons that I don't remember a lot of them, which is probably for the best. But it was like, oh man, it was just like when the stories like gets it irritates you so much that you don't even care what happens anymore. You just want to drop it. That's how I felt about this book. So I don't know. It was good. Like I did finish it, and it was good. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a 3 out of 5. But essentially, the story is that this girl, I actually do not remember her name, I think. Nope, I don't. But anyways, the main character, she goes, like, her cousin, I think, is married, and they receive a letter from her that is like kind of like odd, and it's like, my husband trying to like hurt me, blah blah blah. And so the main character goes to visit her cousin and basically like stay there for a few for a while, um to just check on her and be with her, see if everything is okay with like the husband and the family. And here's the thing, so that's the sole reason she goes there, right? But then, and the cousin's name is Catalina, I think. Literally, Catalina is like non-existence basically in the first half of the story. Okay, it's not non-existence, but it's like the interactions are very limited, and it's like that's the only reason you're there. Like that is the only reason you're there. And other thing that I didn't like about this is that everything that the main character found out, someone told her. So I don't like this type of storytelling. Like, I want the character to at least find something out, or I want us as the reader to maybe to get more invested into it and be like, oh, maybe it's that, maybe it's this. But no, the character literally just sat down and then someone was like, yeah, this happened and that happened. I did not like that. I did not like that. But I don't know. I don't know if I recommend it. I mean, read it and see for yourself. Read a little bit of it and see if you want to continue with it. Um, but yeah, I don't think I liked it. I really don't. And let me see if I don't remember if I read this in fall. I think I did. But I'm just gonna talk about it because why not? The Housemaid by Farida McFadden. I hated this book. I actually dropped it. It says I'm 72% in, and then I was like, I don't even care anymore. And I went to Goodreads and read all the reviews with the spoilers, and I found out what happens at the end. And I was like, man, I don't care. I just do not give a give a single fuck about this book anymore. Um, Frankly, I found it stupid, and I was kind of excited about this book because everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's genius! It's so good!" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Man, this is not even genius, like at all. Like this is not even, in my opinion, close to genius." And if you like this book, that's amazing. Um, I'm not even like great, you know. I didn't like it for a few reasons. One of them being, what the fuck is with what? Hello? The characters? What the fuck is wrong with the characters? I didn't like the fact. First of all, I hate Millie. I don't hate her. I don't hate Millie, but a lot of things about her did not make sense whatsoever. One of them, actually, yeah, this is a spoiler. This one, I'm not gonna. This night is not gonna be spoiler free. Millie is like 10, like she's been in prison for 10 years since she was 17 and now going on 27. And here's the thing, if you're in prison for 10 years, I would assume that you're going to be a paranoid, if not, at least very cautious person. Like, you're not gonna be willy nilly about it because, again, and also Neely says this in the book. It's like, I don't want to do anything that'll get me there again, like in the prison again. And in the prison, you have to like sleep with one eye open and blah blah blah. Yeah, and she's basically closing her eyes throughout the book. What? What are you talking about? She's so, and also I hate the fact that the male characters are literally the every female character in this book are kind of like the same. They all have a crush on this male character, because like, doesn't matter if you're married or not, you're gonna love this guy. You're gonna love Andrew because he has a beautiful smile, he's handsome, and you're gonna absolutely love him, which is stupid. And I just found it fucking stupid, bruh. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Literally every female character was like, oh my god, Andrew's so hot, Andrew's so hot. Like, okay, fine. It's not one person even gay or something. Is not one person even like in love with the person they're already married to? Like, hello. And also, like, Millie at some point. And also, one thing that didn't make sense to me was the fact that Millie suddenly becomes so possessive over Andrew. Um, and Nina, Andrew has a wife basically, Nina. So, anyways, at some point he throws her out of the house. He's like, this is my house, so get the fuck out. And I like Millie now. And I remember, literally the next day, Millie was like, the house is still looks like Nina's house. Like, even though she's gone, she's still. It's like she's still in the house. Her scent is everywhere. Her touch is everywhere. Yes, she has lived there for years, and you're just a maid that is like living there now. She has lived there. She's married to this man and has lived in this house for years. Of course it's gonna like, and she just left. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Of course it's gonna, her touch is gonna be everywhere. Who are you, bruh? Anyways, yeah, I didn't like that. And also the female characters, I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to explain it. Um I don't know how to explain. Like, the female characters were just there. Okay, no, that's too strong maybe. But like, a lot of the times it felt like that the female characters are just there to, so the male characters can save them, or even hurt them. So it's like, oh, I'm there. I'm basically here for the male character. Like, safe to say that I didn't really enjoy this book. And I just want to rant about it. And the fact that I even remember all these details about it, it's the hatred. But yeah, overall, no, I didn't like it. But the books that I did like was Haunted, Strange Houses, Vampires of El Norte, or something like that. Yeah, these are the three that I really liked. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to comment down below that how much you enjoyed and absolutely loved my take on these books. How much you want me to just keep making videos, guys. Like, make sure to comment down below right now. Uh, anyways, that's it. Bye.